Good morning children, how are you all? I hope everyone is in good health. So, in which lesson we are? We are in air and water. Already we discussed the experiment, that is air is required for burning, air is necessary for burning. 3 candle experiment already I explained you. Take 3 candles of same size, burn the candles. Already I explained you. Burn the candles, light the candles. Keep open one candle. Second one, take a small jar and cover it. Invert it over the burning candle. Second one, bigger than the second jar. Invert the jar which is bigger than the second jar. Okay. Now here, see the time taken to burn these candles. So for this second candle will burn for some time and it will put off, isn't it? Suppose 2 minutes it will take time to burn. So whatever the oxygen is present in the jar, that will be used by the burning candle. After that the candle will be extinguished. Extinguished means put off. Second candle will take more time than third candle will take more time than the second one. Why? Because the jar is bigger and the oxygen is more in this jar, which helps the candle to burn for some more time. Afterwards it will put off. Now coming to first candle, it burns continuously. It burns continuously. Why? Because free flow of oxygen is there for burning the candle. Understand? So what you understand by this experiment is air helps in burning the things. Okay. Now next coming to properties of air. Properties of air. Now here already I explained you and let's begin that air occupies space. We did the experiment by taking the jars, water, which is filled with the water. You are taking a empty bottle which you are inverting into the bottle straight. Vertically you are inverting the bottle into the jar. What happens? The water will not enter into this bottle. Why? Because already the air is present in this bottle. Now, what you have to do? Slanting, tilt the bottle, then invert the bottle, tilt the bottle. What happens here when you tilt the bottle? The air bubbles will come out from the bottle. The air bubbles will come out from the bottle and in place of it, it takes the place of water. The water is filled in the bottle. This proves that empty spaces occupies with air. Isn't it? Air. So first property of air is air occupies space. Air occupies space. All the empty spaces are occupied with air. Now balloon also. Take a balloon. Without filling the air, the balloon shape will be like this. Now when you fill the balloon with air, blow the air into the balloon will be bulges out. Why? The inner space of the balloon is occupies with the air. Isn't it? So empty spaces is occupies with the air. So here what you have understand this is air occupies space. Air occupies space. Next coming to second property of air is air has weight. Air has weight. How to prove that air has weight? This experiment I think we have studied in 4th class also. Here what we are doing here is take one stick. Take one stick and take 2 balloons. One stick is required. What are the materials required for you? Stick 1. Balloons. 2 balloons are required. See? And 1 string is required for holding purpose. Tie 1 string in the center of the stick for holding purpose. Take 2 balloons. Fill the balloons with the air. Fill the balloons with the air and tie the balloons with the thread. You are filling the balloon with the air and you are tying with the thread, and you are tying this thread to the one end of the stick. Now second balloon also, fill the balloon, same position. Second balloon also filled with the air and tie it with the thread and tie it to the other end of the stick. Now this is your experiment. What is the second property? Air has weight. Air has weight. Now your apparatus is ready. You are taking one stick, you are tying one string in the middle of the stick, you are taking two balloons, you are tying these two air-filled balloons to two ends of the stick. Isn't it? This is your experiment. Now what you have to do is, now hold it. Hold it. Two balloons are in equal position. The balance is there. Now what you have to do is, remove the air from one balloon. Now remove the air from one balloon. Remove air. Remove air from one balloon. What happens to this stick? It tilts towards the balloon which possesses air, which has air. Here see how it will take. The stick will be tilts towards the balloon which shows air. The balloon with air. Isn't it? And the another balloon, this is why it tilts towards this side? Because air is filled in the balloon, which shows you the weight. Because of the weight of the balloon, the stick towards this side. Balloon with air side. This proves that air has weight. Understood? So here, what do you understand by this? This experiment proves that air has weight. Isn't it? Air has weight. So this is your experiment. Now next coming to, so this is another property. Next coming to, air is required for burning. Air is, here this experiment only. The air is required for burning. Third property of air is required for burning. Already we did this experiment. Air is required for burning. Air is required for burning. Already we did this experiment. Already explained you 2 times. Isn't it? So air is required for burning. This candle burns continuously because free flow of air is there. That is the reason it burns continuously. Here only some air is present in this jar. So this air is utilized by the candle to burn. Afterwards it put off, extinguished. Isn't it? Third, candle takes more time, more than second candle for burning. Why? Because here air is present more compared to second jar. So it takes some more time than second candle for burning. Isn't it? Why? Because the oxygen is present more than the second jar. So it burns for more time. So what you understand by this experiment is air is required for burning. So afterwards it put off. Why? Because oxygen is not present there. Air is not present there in the jar. That is the reason it put off. So what you understand by this experiment is air is required for burning things. This proves that air is required for burning the things. Understood, children? Thank you. Have a nice day.